order for then a cost our NPP party. To see a man or Casano, a young Casa, the NPP national chairman Ntim, a Yensu Ntim, or Infant. Chairman Ntim or if I see where is Chairman Ntim or the four breaking news now beto draft free NPP for catching where breaking news can say if NPP for catching a former second national vice chairman of NPP I find SUBCRIBE and SUBCRIBE or no and I just say all the insane if national and I say new patriotic party NPP or the shocking announcement and now so the breaking news be if you must see where is our national chairman, where is NPP's national chairman, your friend chairman Ntim or Wainfa, yes you yare no cress or yare and now so yare and for no would see out of four when their questions are if NPP new patriotic party akachia abeto dra from a former second national vice chairman of NPP SUBCRIBE on the abam so within Ghanatube for my call you got this answer money and chim Ghanatube.
Who is the elder now?
Well, in our constitutional space, we are not like
no, I know what the constitution says.
Yeah, so we don't deal with elders.
I understand.
We deal with the person who has been elected to hold the highest office. You know, so even if the person is a young person. Earlier, you and I were having a conversation, and you said that this planning committee called me and I didn't go. Yes, even though one of the things I told them was that even though I know all of you, you are older than me, and I'm a small boy, my position that I'm occupying, the seat is older than you. You understand? So if we accept a constitutional order, we don't bring in those things. So the question should rather be, who do you think should be elected, okay, and has what it takes to take the party, regardless of how old or poor or big or small anybody really is, organize them in a complementary way so that they work in unity to achieve the purpose of winning the election. And that is an individual. And that's what I've been telling you all the time, that it requires someone who has actually gone through the party, and so politics has actually prepared the person, okay? Somebody who's even academic background is such that the person has been prepared to understand these things in ways that certain other people won't. Somebody who's even
I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying.
Come together to make it happen, not elder.
And I'm not looking for a constitutional definition of the elder. Now, before that election takes place, for newly executives to come in, for perhaps even a flag bearer to come in, there's about some 14 months in there. Right? So my question is, who are the elders of the party now that can rein in? For instance, that person can call the now executives, can call even maybe the former flag bearer and say, do this, do that, do this.
Ntim is the eldest.
He's on break.
He's the eldest person in this party. If he's on break, he should be told to everybody so that the first vice chairman becomes the chairman.
But are you telling me you don't know? Right now, there
is being said, but we don't know. We need a clinical.
The last statement that was released, it says the acting chairman is Smith Bute.
And I'm saying that we don't have acting in our constitution. If the person is incapable of doing that, another flaw. If he's incapable of performing, and it can be clinically, evidenced, then that person should go.
Then why is Stephen Ntim?
Well, I'm saying that. So that is another thing that we should look at. Where is the guy? And
by the member of the party, have you asked?
No, I asked the questions. But then it should be determined whether the guy is of sound mind enough to hold. And if he's not, the constitution is very clear. There's a secession plan. There's no acting. So then Bute is not a chairman of the party. Everybody moves up and we readjust. So the chairman of the party is the eldest person in this party. I'm a constitutionalist. He's the eldest person in this party. So Kodia, regardless of how small he is, his age, he's an elder in this party. All those people who people went around and voted for to lead them are the ones who are going to lead us in the 14 months. There's nothing we can do about it. In fact, they're going to lead us, probably it's going to be less than 14 months because next year we're going to hold an election, so less than a year. So basically, we as a party decided to uphold our constitution. And therefore, we have elected our elders. There's no one elder somewhere who is going to talk to anybody. You are leading an institution, so you better build that institution, strengthen that institution, so that institution can serve generations to come. That's your job. Your job is not to go and see somebody in some corner to talk to somebody. It's all part, if the thing has been
but I mean, even for you, you can attest to the fact that while you were executives, occasionally executives had meetings with former President Kufuor.
For him to advise us? No.
Is that not the case?
I never went to a meeting for Kufuor.
Really?
No, never. Why should he? He may have access to people, so he can call. I go visit him, but we never, as a body, went to Kufuor for advice. How? Kufuor was not elected. You have been elected. You went around.
I guess maybe I'm not saying this right, but not as a body. But there is that relationship where people considered to be elders of the party are able to chip in advice every now and then.
Oh yes, you can, but it's informal.
It's informal.
I mean, there's nothing formal and official.
Which is why I'm asking, who are the elders today? That's informal relationship. Who are the elders today?
You build relationships. As a politician, you build relationships along the way. So you have people. You don't just surface. If you surface...
Is it not because the party has thrown away all its elders?
No. You see, if we want constitutional democracy, let's not confuse
for that informal relationship.
That one is part of human nature and development.
The party has shunned that informal relationship that it used to have with people you would consider elders.
Please, who is an elder? Madam, who is an elder? I look at our chiefs. A chief can be...
Hey, other for then a NPP party. Hey. It just say former president J.A. Kufuor, John Ajekum Kufuor, Sisi and the party no regarded as an elder of NPP. Even though as Sisi and why penny out of your chain, and logically no, and can say elders of a NPP party, and can say at least no. Ye papa J.A. Kufuor Sisi amena okasano Akufo do nsu ni di meko sa recording as an elder of NPP party because omo no mwenyi wo party ni in like regardless of a party executives yi omo di say bia national chairman ni general secretary ni asefo no omo nso mo ye elders of the party but omo ye as a nkofo ya appoint omo anase ya elect omo but ye ka nkofo ye ka the other aspect of elders are Omo omenyinyi even say oma serve party na che nkofo ma serve party na che nyame adu disia no oma call retirement ana say disia no omo active members of the party bi omo a omo yempanyifo a ebumutiti wo che mu omo wo mfie na ade even say omo ye consider omo as elders of the party say in case of any advice be party no omo Ntim ho ase bi ni those things that they can go to them for advice one way or the other because omo my president, vice president, or my MP4 party lead the entire nation pooping into no they have some experience into no a year host in this and say into no some kofu is that informal relationship with or more call retirement now than a be in party ni mana. Hey, just say former second national vice chairman of the NPP party no SUBCRIBE no on to me mbokufu din or say enya ade a omo mbeko Kufuor for any advice order for me yem crash me sisi NPP party ni bibia ekwakodu no order for we dey asem sebe manko ne antu ansem so e Ghanatube mraisia
20 years old and he's made a chief. He's a chief. You must obey the chief. That's our tradition. That's the way it works. Those people around can only cancel, but even then there's a formal structure that enables them to cancel. You have the Council of Elders who constitutionally are supposed to be advising the chairman, and then they also sometimes think that they are over and above the chairman. I'm really taking pains to say this because these little things that we let slip make certain people. Somebody's chairman of Council of Elders and he thinks that he can lord over an elected chairman. Those things are the things that bring the problem. If he thinks that he's an elder and he's old, and therefore he must have authority over the chairman, then he should go and run for an election. It's as simple as that. You understand what I mean? So we must choose what we want. But again, if you're a politician, madam, You must learn to build relationships. So I'm not saying you shouldn't build relationships with people to cancel. Me, I go to people in their homes. Some of them are not even politicians. Maybe I have an issue I don't understand. I say, oh, do you know a former Supreme Court judge who can help me understand? I go sit down with the person advises. But that person cannot be said to have control over the party. No.
I see.
It's just consultation and an advisory manner. You must, as a human being, learn to consult people. Anybody, I even consult police station executives.
Right.
You know why? If I don't, I may not be able to see things the way they see, because I'm there to serve them. So I must have a serious relationship with police station executives. But please, let us understand that they don't have any constitutional authority over the eldest person in this party. Absolutely. And that eldest person is a national chairman. And unless and until we understand that, we are going to create opportunities for people to come in and usurp. You know, and that is always what destroys us. Because people go through a lot to really get there. People listen to people. Sometimes, because it's not like a general election, you don't hear us campaign.
Right.
I don't campaign on TV and radio when I'm running for an election, because my delegates, I have to go to their homes in Paga, in Bungurugu. I have to go to people. I had an accident at Sandima, China. Our vehicle, somersaulted many times. The thing was even parked at Bolga. So I've been to play. The last time, you know what? I even went to Boku. I didn't even know that the fight had started. I went to Boku to campaign. I entered and I realized that the security people were following me. So they shepherded us to the post office, when you go in the main road. So we went to park there. And then they came and said, Mr. Crowd, you recognized me. What are you doing here? I said, I'm here to campaign. They said, hey, there's a war. You're not supposed. And then they escorted me to meet the executives. After campaigning, they escorted us out. We go through all of these things. There's somebody who sit down in Accra here. And if the person is a Ghan, with all due respect to my fellow Ghans, they don't even go beyond UTC. They don't go anywhere. And that guy then decides that he's going to remove that guy. He's going to remove the general secretary, the chairman, this thing. When that guy has gone around the country, people have listened to him and then put him there. We must know what we want. And I plead with you. Let me take this opportunity to plead with you guys. People in your fraternity, please, just take your time. Take our constitutions, read it. So that when a charlatan comes and is trying to move you to go and support something, that at the end of the day will come back and affect you, because they will come from our party and come and ruin you and bring chaos.
But what?
So please check them.
What this also sounds like is, and I'm not saying this for you to react, because I want us to wrap up the conversation. Okay. What this also sounds like is you don't trust those we will call the elders of your party to have that informal relationship with leadership of the party. But let's move on to this. I
consult people, but I'm saying that because I've seen that before. When I was Greater Accra Regional Chairman, we went somewhere.
I mean, that's the point I've been making. I wasn't referring to the constitution, because I know constitution. And they asked me that relationship.
You know, there's something. Greater Accra Regional Chairman, very young, but Greater Accra Regional Chairman. We went somewhere to campaign, and then they asked me to get up for Mami Dokru to sit down, and I stood up because she was older. And then my then secretary, I escorted. He came to me and said, Chairman, me of you say, in English. Yeah, but what are you doing? What are you doing? It's a seat. You are disgracing our seat. So then they said, no way. So they asked Mami Dokuru to get up again for me to go sit there. And they want me never to do that again. Right. It is a saying. It's a seat.
The symbolism of it.
Thank you. So I learned a big lesson. These were small boys who told me that you don't do that. Say,
right.
It's a seat.
I mean, just before we go, what kind of a flag bearer does the party need now for the 2028 elections if the party is to win?
Well, basically, I think the flag bearer doesn't lead the party. I said this over and over until now. People are now getting it. You don't lead the party. The job has to be done by the national chairman, who is being with the people. Right now that you haven't got a flag bearer, the national chairman is an executive. They are the ones who are with the people, constituency chairman and things. They are the ones who people are chopping their money. They are going to Pojemo. They are donating at funerals. They are the ones who are carrying the party. They know better than you. You can never know. When you come and you are flag bearer, what are you going to do? You go organize people at Bokola, then you go and talk plenty, and you go, do you know them? When you are gone, who takes care of them? So please, you didn't win the election. Let me give you an example. I like Alan. Alan decided that, it was really solid, decided that he would go and be independent. What happened? Without a party behind him, what was he? You see, so basically, I am saying that first of all, let's take that thing out. It's not the flag bearer who will come and win the election for us. It's when we build the thing and we have trust. We can transfer some of the trust to the flag bearer. However, you also need someone who is excitable, because right now we are down. We're really down. So you need somebody who can excite people. You want somebody who can speak to the grassroots, to the public, to the so-called downtrodden, to people who are out there struggling and want a champion. Some people even want excitement. You need that kind of person who can come and then kick that thing. People, the Republicans won an election with Trump.
Right.
Because he was saying the things that the people will just go and then they will rise above everything and follow. And after that, unfortunately, they cannot actually build around it. But if we have built a strong institution and we bring somebody who is excitable, somebody who can get people to be dancing and market people running around and jumping and that kind of thing, then the establishment
will carry the person.
Will carry the person one, and then when we get into government, they will stabilize the person.
Right.
Order for Chese in some air course NPP party in papa Chese. Former president na dia omoko omahun jim omako omahun jim oma resign and omako retirement no. Chese one year party ni po recognize Chese kufuopo the boni dimpo a na Chese second vice chairman no po former second national vice chairman no. Na Chese or say that be that nya don make no for advice Chese nsema ekoso we na NPP for some pay unity order for me dey asem nyina besi a me kra me yim crashing me dey asem nyina besi a order for mam review say mobile like no subscribe no share no hit notification bell so man send be a bring bibia drop content see e wo Ghanatube wo nya netempa no watwe no tiam order for aha na me dey nsema ekoso NPP party nyina besi e wo Ghanatube so makra mu nyina eda mu nyina se bebre